How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here. In this video, we're basically just going to be theorizing about who the leader will be. Like, what I mean by leader is the leader of the cult, because I believe that we're going to be getting a cult in this film. That's what I believe. And sorry for the background; it's raining. I don't know if you guys can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but Um, that's what that sound is, anyways. You can hear a little bit of thunder. But anyways, I'm gonna get into the video. So I truly do think that if it's not Stu, I truly do believe that it's gonna be somebody that we don't know. You know, because I know for a fact that that killer in Scream Five, the one that killed Dewey, was not Amber, without a doubt. Like it was not Amber, and in my opinion. Like I just don't think it was Amber. I think it was, somebody else potentially, somebody um like Stu, but it was definitely a man. So I don't even know if it was Stu, but I'm just saying that this person was not a girl by no means. Like straight up, there's no way that a girl is gonna be able to manhandle a grown ass man like that. There's just no way in hell. I'm sorry. If anybody believes that, I'm sorry. That's just not. It doesn't make. It's just not believable to me. It doesn't make any sense that a grown ass, a little ass girl, a 90-pound girl, is gonna be able to lift up a grown ass man. Like I don't believe that at all. So I do believe that it was somebody else. Definitely a man involved. Definitely somebody that will get revealed in Scream Seven. This killer is definitely going to get revealed in Scream Seven, I believe. And as to who's that going to, I don't really know who's going to be. I really hope it's Stu, but if it's not Stu, it's definitely somebody that we don't know, somebody that from before Billy and Stu, um, potentially somebody related to Roman, you know, or maybe somebody related to Billy or Stu. Like I said, Leslie Mocker, but Leslie Mocker would not be able to lift up Dewey. She would not be able to lift Dewey up like that. Like she wouldn't even be able to do that because, like I said, it seemed like you know, a man doing that. It wasn't no girl, in my opinion. Because nothing against girls, I just don't think girls can manhandle men. Period. I don't care what it is. I like nothing against girls, but I always say that men's, they're always men is stronger than girls. So that's why it doesn't really make any sense. How a girl would be able to manhandle a man. That's why I don't think that it was. That's why I don't think it was Amber. It had to have been somebody else. Like a man. It was definitely a man. Like, and I'm not saying that it was Stu. I'm definitely not saying it was Stu. But it was somebody. Somebody was in that damn. Somebody killed Dewey. Somebody from the past. And like I said, it was definitely a man. And you could definitely see that same killer in the beginning, in the opening of Scream 5, as well with Tara. Because as you guys know, Richie was actually he was on vacation. And he was on vacation. Amber was in her house, so she wasn't even near, Tara's house. So if they were all, basically, if they weren't near her house, well, who was that? Who could that have been then at Tara's house? It you got to ask that question, like, because definitely wasn't Amber, definitely wasn't Richie. So it was definitely somebody, like I said, like possibly Stu. You know, I hope it is, but I'm not saying it is. But I think it's possible. And I'm also thinking though, if it's not Stu, it's definitely somebody um, from the past that we don't know. Like I said, like somebody from like the before 1996 and all that. Like Could be somebody related to Billy. Could be somebody related to Stu. Um, like I said, Leslie Mocker. But like I said, Leslie Mocker wouldn't really be that believable to kill Dewey because she's a girl, as I was saying. And I think Stu's more believable. He's more. He's strong enough to do that, to kill Dewey. You know. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, like I just believe that he was Stu. I do believe that somebody else was in that house with Tara. It was the same ghost face. The same ghost face that attacked Tara was the same one that killed Dewey. And then the one that was in Scream 6, and this photos behind me, I believe that was the same one that killed Dewey. I truly do believe it's the same ghost face, that killed Dewey. Like, straight up. The one that attacked Gail, the one that was in the grocery store scene, that was the one from Scream 5. I believe that was the ghost face from Scream 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I definitely think it was. Um, but like I was saying, I'm not saying it was Stu, but definitely a lot of these questions have to be asked. Who is the person, doing it? Who else could have done it? Who else could it have been? If it wasn't Stu. And like I was saying, it's definitely somebody that we don't know. Somebody that, like I said, that we absolutely never seen before, probably in the franchise, or never heard of. But I definitely hope it is Stu, and I definitely hope, because all this stuff, it just fits perfectly, for Stu's return, for him to be like the cult leader and all that. But I definitely think that it was definitely somebody, from the past, rather if it's somebody related to Sam, related to Tara, whatever. Maybe Tara's father. I don't really know. I hope it's Stu. I really do hope it's Stu. But like I said, if it's not, it's definitely, like I said, somebody that we don't know. And because it was definitely, and I'm just telling you, man, it was definitely a man that killed Dewey. So that's all I believe. That's what I believe, anyways. I don't think a girl would be able to lift him up like that and manhandle him like that. It's just unrealistic to me. So I definitely do think that it was, definitely somebody like a man, It was definitely a man, because this person was like 6 foot. Looked like this person was like 6'4", at least. I mean, and Amber is probably like 5'10", 5'9" or something. Yeah, it looked nothing like her at all. And Richie wasn't him, because Dewey is actually saving him, like, from, the killer. So definitely wasn't him. Um, so that's just really crazy to me, and I just think that if it is Stu, I'm gonna be really, really, really happy. If it's not, I'm gonna be disappointed, because this person behind me, as you guys see, my background, it looks like a mask that Stu would wear, hands down. Like, I don't know if you guys agree with that, but it looks like a mask that he would wear, and I just feel like that it's got to be Stu, man. It's got to be. And like I said, if it's not, though, like, I'm not getting my hopes up over it, but I definitely hope it is, because, this is the really only chance to, bring him back. Like, you can't bring him back in Scream 9 or Scream 8. You have to bring him back in this film. I think it makes the most sense. You can't wait until, Scream 8, Scream 9 or anything to bring him back. I think, like, Scream 7 is the best. It's the best film. I think it's the best, film to bring him back, because it's a trilogy. And like I said, they could go with that original idea from Scream 3 and just redo it, and bring him back in this trilogy. I definitely think the TV series, a lot of people say the TV series, he could come back. He could come back in the TV series, but I don't really want to see that. I'd much rather him be like in a real, in a real film, as opposed to the TV series. That's just me though. But give me guys' like thoughts in the comments. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think this Ghostface truly is? Like this Ghostface that was wearing that old mask. Like, who do you guys think it really? Who do you guys really think it is? Because I'm gonna say that I think it could be Stu, but I don't really know 100%. I definitely do think that this killer, this Ghostface, was in Scream 5. The one that killed Dewey, the same one that killed Dewey, same one that attacked, Tara. Um, so I don't know if you guys agree with that or anything, but I definitely think so because like I said, the height and all that just it doesn't lie, man. It just doesn't lie. The height difference is just there's so much of a difference, like with the height, and people say, oh, well, the camera work and all that makes him look taller. No, that's just not. No, it's just not believable. I'm sorry. Even if that was the case, I don't believe that Amber would be able to manhandle a man, because she's a girl, a 90-pound girl, lifting, basically manhandling a grown ass man, like I was saying. So I just don't buy that at all. That's why I tend to believe that it is Stu, and I hope it is. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, and down below as always, and tell me if you agree with me at all. Because tell me if you agree, because I truly think if it's not Stu, it's somebody that we don't know. Somebody that that we don't know, potentially related, maybe to Roman, maybe like I said to Tara, maybe Tara's dad or something. Who really knows at this point? But let me know in the comments what you guys think, as always. And with that being said, see you on the next one. Peace.